What happened to your home's value last year? Was 2025 a good year to be a homeowner in Glendale? Or not so much? In this video, I'll break down exactly how the Glendale real estate market performed, zip code by zip code, so you can get a real sense of what's going on with your biggest investment. I'm Dave Robles with Think Real Estate. Let's jump in. So, 2025, high mortgage rates meant buyers got a lot more selective. But here's the key takeaway. Homes that were priced right and properly prepped still sold, and they sold well. The ones that weren't, well, they sat, and often they sold for much less. Now, let's look at how Glendale performed overall. In the city as a whole, the average sale price was up 7%, landing at $1,690,000. Homes sold in about 27 days on average. We also saw 424 homes sell, and that's a 5% increase over 2024. But we are still well below the usual 660 homes a year that we were selling before 2022. And that shortfall? Well, it's mainly due to the mortgage rate lock-in effect, which I explained in another video linked below. Now, let's take a closer look at what happened in each zip code. In 91201, prices rose 4% to just under $1.5 million. Price per square feet jumped 10% to $908, a solid performance. The highest sale, 1707 Grandview, sold privately for over $3 million. It was a 3,400 square foot home on a 30,000 square foot flat lot. In 91202, the average sale price climbed 5% to $1,721,000. The price per square foot edged up to $834. The top sale? 301 Cumberland Road, nearly 5,000 square feet on a 22,000 square foot lot, and closed at just under $4 million. 91205 saw a 1% increase to $1.2 million, with a price per square foot holding at $809 a foot. The most expensive home was 1320 Romulus, a 3,100 square foot modern view home built in 1991 and sold for just over $2 million. 91206 really stood out. The average price jumped a huge 28% to $1,858,000. The activity really surged, 135 homes sold. That's up 50% from the year before. That means more than 1 in 4 homes sold in the city of Glendale last year sold in 91206. The top sale? A stunning 1940s architectural by Greg Crawford, a 4,500 square foot home on nearly 2 acres that sold for $3,749,000. In 91207, my neighborhood, prices rose 15% to $2,177,000. Sales hit 58, which is still well below the historic average of 88 sales per year. Price per square foot rose 7% to $867 a foot, and the highest sale was 1422 Imperial Drive, a beautifully restored Spanish colonial on a double lot with a pool and an olive tree orchard. Bought 7 years ago as a fixer-upper for $2,150,000 and sold last year off-market for $4 million. 9128 saw a bit of a dip. Average price was down 4% to $1,687,000. Sales dropped 20% to 95 sales, and the price per square foot slipped 1% to $794 a foot. But does that mean your home lost value in that zip code? Not necessarily. When more fixer-uppers or homes on busy streets sell in a year, it can really drag down the average. Now, if you want to know what your home is worth in today's market, reach out. I'd be happy to help. Now, the highest sale in 91208? A fully updated 1995 U-home, 4,400 square feet, on a 23,000 square foot lot that sold for $3,620,000. Now, let's zoom out for a second for context and see how did our neighboring cities do last year. Well, Burbank saw prices rise 5% to $1,403,000. Pasadena also climbed 8%, finishing in at just over $2 million for their average sales price. Solid gains all around. So, what can we expect from 2026? We started the year with mortgage rates just under 6%. Now, that's more than 1.25 points lower than they were in January. And we've already seen buyer activity, the number of buyers getting pre-approved, spike. It's up 20% year over year. If rates continue to ease, we'll likely see more homeowners feeling confident enough to make a move, even though they have felt locked in to their low mortgage rates. My take? We could see another 5% or more increase in home values this year. So, if you're thinking about selling, buying, or just want to understand what your home is really worth in today's market, let's talk. No pressure, no obligations, just a real conversation about your options. I'm Dave Robles with Think Real Estate, and I'm here to help.